Introduction to Personality Types. The study of personality has long fascinated psychologists, researchers, and individuals seeking to understand human behavior. Among the most well-known frameworks for categorizing personality is the distinction between introversion and extroversion, first popularized by Carl Jung in the early 20th century. These terms describe fundamental differences in how people derive energy, interact with others, and process their thoughts. While introverts are often associated with introspection and solitude, extroverts are linked to sociability and external engagement. However, these traits exist on a spectrum, and many individuals exhibit a blend of both, often referred to as ambiversion. This article explores the characteristics, strengths, challenges, myths, and real-world implications of introverts and extroverts, offering a balanced perspective on their differences and similarities in a 1,000-word analysis. Defining introverts and extroverts. Introverts are individuals who feel most comfortable in quieter, less stimulating environments. They tend to recharge their energy through solitary activities such as reading, writing, or engaging in hobbies that require minimal social interaction. Introverts often process their thoughts internally, taking time to reflect before responding in conversations or making decisions. They may appear reserved, thoughtful, or even cautious in social settings, preferring deep, meaningful interactions over casual small talk. In contrast, extroverts thrive in dynamic, social environments. They gain energy from interacting with others, whether at parties, meetings, or group activities. Extroverts are typically outgoing, expressive, and comfortable in larger groups, often thinking out loud and processing ideas through conversation. While these definitions provide a foundation, the nuances of introversion and extroversion reveal a more complex picture. Core differences in behavior and preferences. The primary distinction between introverts and extroverts lies in their source of energy. Introverts find prolonged social interaction draining and require periods of solitude to restore their mental and emotional reserves. For example, an introvert might enjoy a small gathering with close friends but feel overwhelmed at a crowded event. Extroverts, on the other hand, are energized by social stimulation and may feel restless or unfulfilled without it. An extrovert might eagerly attend a networking event, thriving on the opportunity to meet new people. Another key difference is their social preferences. Introverts often favor one-on-one or small group interactions, where they can engage in deeper conversations. Extroverts, conversely, are more likely to enjoy diverse social settings, from large parties to team-based activities, where they can connect with a wide range of people. In terms of cognitive processing, introverts tend to think before they speak, carefully considering their words and ideas. This reflective nature makes them excellent listeners and thoughtful contributors. Extroverts, however, often process their thoughts verbally, using conversation as a tool to refine their ideas. This can make them appear more spontaneous or quick to respond. Additionally, introverts are more sensitive to external stimuli, such as loud noises or chaotic environments, which can lead to overstimulation. Extroverts, by contrast, are generally more comfortable in high-energy settings and may even seek out such environments to feel engaged. Strengths of introverts and extroverts. Both introverts and extroverts bring unique strengths to personal and professional contexts. Introverts excel in tasks that require focus, concentration, and independent work. Their ability to think deeply and analyze problems makes them well-suited for roles such as research, writing, or creative pursuits. Introverts are often empathetic listeners, capable of forming strong, meaningful connections with others. Their introspective nature also fosters creativity, as they draw inspiration from their inner world. For example, many renowned authors, artists, and scientists, such as J.K. Rowling or Albert Einstein, have identified as introverts, leveraging their reflective tendencies to produce groundbreaking work. Extroverts, meanwhile, shine in collaborative and leadership roles. Their enthusiasm, adaptability, and ease in social situations make them natural networkers and motivators. Extroverts often excel in fields like sales, public speaking, or event planning, where their ability to connect with others and inspire action is invaluable. Their confidence in group settings allows them to navigate complex social dynamics and rally teams toward common goals. Historical figures like Oprah Winfrey or Steve Jobs, known for their charisma and ability to engage large audiences, exemplify extroverted strengths. By complementing each other, introverts and extroverts can create balanced teams that combine deep insight with dynamic execution. Challenges faced by introverts and extroverts. Despite their strengths, both personality types face challenges. Introverts may struggle with self-promotion or asserting themselves in competitive environments. In workplaces that prioritize extroverted traits like outspokenness, introverts might feel overlooked or undervalued. They may also find small talk or large group interactions exhausting, which can hinder networking opportunities. For extroverts, challenges often stem from their reliance on external stimulation. They may overlook the value of introspection, leading to impulsive decisions or a lack of self-awareness. Extroverts can also unintentionally dominate conversations, missing subtle cues from others or failing to give space for quieter voices. In relationships, extroverts may struggle to understand an introvert's need for solitude, while introverts may misinterpret an extrovert's sociability as superficiality. Debunking myths and misconceptions about introverts and extroverts abound, often leading to stereotypes. One common myth is that introverts are shy or antisocial. While some introverts may be shy, introversion is about energy preference, not a dislike of people. Many introverts enjoy socializing but prefer meaningful interactions over frequent or large-scale ones. Similarly, extroverts are sometimes seen as loud or shallow, but this oversimplifies their personality. Extroverts can value depth and introspection, even if they express themselves more outwardly. Another misconception is that one personality type is inherently better. In reality, both introverts and extroverts have equal potential for success, and their effectiveness depends on context and self-awareness. The concept of ambiversion further challenges these binaries, as many people exhibit a mix of introverted and extroverted traits depending on the situation. Real-world implications in professional settings: understanding introversion and extroversion can enhance workplace dynamics. Introverts may thrive in roles that emphasize independent problem-solving, such as software development or academic research, while extroverts may gravitate toward client-facing or leadership positions. However, diverse teams that include both personality types often produce the best outcomes, combining thoughtful analysis with bold action. Employers can support introverts by offering quiet workspaces or flexible schedules, while extroverts benefit from collaborative projects and opportunities to engage with others. In personal relationships, recognizing these differences fosters mutual respect. For instance, an introvert might need time alone after a social event, while an extrovert might crave shared activities. Open communication about these needs can prevent misunderstandings and strengthen bonds. Cultural factors also influence how introversion and extroversion are perceived. In Western cultures, extroverted traits like assertiveness and sociability are often celebrated, which can marginalize introverts. In contrast, some Eastern cultures value restraint and contemplation, aligning more closely with introverted qualities. These cultural biases shape societal expectations and can affect how individuals navigate their environments. For example, an introvert in a highly extroverted culture might feel pressured to perform sociability, while an extrovert in a reserved culture might feel constrained. The role of ambiverts, who fall in the middle of the introversion-extroversion spectrum, demonstrate the fluidity of personality. They can adapt their behavior to suit the context, feeling comfortable in both solitary and social settings. Ambiverts might enjoy a lively party but also value quiet evenings at home. Their versatility allows them to bridge the gap between introverts and extroverts, making them effective mediators in group dynamics. Research suggests that ambiverts may have an advantage in certain roles, such as sales, where they can balance listening with persuasion. The existence of ambiverts underscores that personality is not a binary but a continuum, with most people exhibiting a blend of traits. Conclusion: introverts and extroverts represent two ends of a personality spectrum, each with distinct ways of engaging with the world. Introverts bring depth, focus, and empathy, while extroverts contribute energy, adaptability, and leadership. By understanding their strengths, challenges, and preferences, individuals and organizations can create environments where both thrive. Debunking myths and embracing ambiversion further enriches this understanding, highlighting the diversity of human behavior. Whether in workplaces, relationships, or personal growth, valuing the contributions of introverts, extroverts, and everyone in between fosters collaboration, respect, and self-awareness. Ultimately, the interplay of these personality types enriches our collective experience, reminding us that differences are not just inevitable but essential to a vibrant society. Subscribe for more updates.